Rachel, there's something I want to tell you.
Hallo en welkom bij een nieuwe video op mijn kanaal. Zoals je misschien nog wel kan herinneren was vorige aflevering Pikachu nog steeds in de gevangenis. En wij moesten als Tim de partners van de teen Pokémons gaan interviewen. En we hadden er 2 gehad, namelijk deze gozer en de bloemist. Dus we gaan verder op zoek naar een nieuwe partner van de Pokémons that are the teen. Ben jij een gozer die we nodig hebben? Nee, je hebt een sidequest. We doen zonder sidequest vandaag, jongens. Het is zonder sidequest. We zijn op een missie. Oh. We zijn op een missie. Ik heb alleen geen idee waar we die mensen moeten gaan vinden, maar... Jij hebt ook een sidequest. Ja. Dan zijn ze misschien toch hier? Toch even verder zoeken hier, misschien? Met jou wel gepraat. Met jou ook. Met jou nog niet. Hallo. Ah, dit is Impidim's partner. I just can't believe it, Impidim.
Excuse me?
What's wrong? Apparently my partner Impidim got himself into a whole heap of trouble. Impidim are known for pulling pranks, aren't they? Can't argue with that. Maybe this was a prank gone too far? Do you mind sharing some details with us? So what happened exactly? The Pokemon Protection Bureau took my partner Impidim away. It happened so suddenly, I was completely blindsided and I'm practically still in shock. Did one of Impidim's prank cause too much trouble for someone? Good guess. That's what the PPB said. But somehow I just can't believe it.
Excuse me?
Did you happen to see a Pikachu 2 nights ago, the evening the Slowpoke statue was damaged? No, I'm afraid not. We're trying to track down whoever broke that Slowpoke statue. Oh, you're a detective. I hope you find the culprit. What kind of trouble did Impidim supposedly cause? They say my silly little Impidim stole someone's valuables. Okay. And that it happened right here in front of this burger joint. Supposedly a security camera recorded the whole thing and they've got a clear image of Impidim. But I just can't believe it. Despite all appearances, Impidim's really good little fella. He likes shiny things, so yeah, sometimes he will bring me stuff he finds on the ground. But only things that are just lying there. He doesn't steal it from people. I really like to believe you. I guess I can see why you would doubt me, poor Impidim. I wonder if Impidim really is guilty though. I would like to examine the scene for a moment. Okay. Accused of happened in front of the burger shop. Let's look for some evidence. Yes.
All right.
Let's find some clues.
Oh.
It's a burger. Oh, looks like they're running a special deal right now. Heel interessant.
Oh.
A burger joint menu. A burger sure would hit the spot right now. Ik zie een muntje. There's really shiny coin on the ground. Did this get dropped here during the incident with Impidim? So, if so, that would be a little strange. Yeah, we did hear the Impidim lost shiny things. Exactly, Impidim would have picked this coin up. So then why is the coin here?
Alright.
Zie je nog iets interessants?
Oh.
Licky Licky is the Burger Joint's mascot. Whoever they got to make the statue did a good job. I think that's it.
Let's think.
De belangrijkste in ieder geval. Oké, Begin deducing. Let's use the information we've gathered to figure out what's going on with these Pokemon. Our innocent Pokemon, yes, being detained.
Okay.
None of the evidence left at this crime scene seems to like things those Pokemon would likely leave behind. That's true, and their partners were in shock because the Pokemon were accused of doing something completely out of character. Just like when Pikachu was arrested, the same thing keeps happening. There's photographic evidence for every crime though. As strange as this all seems, I would be difficult to convince the PPB that something's off. Every crime has photo evidence, and the Pokemon are behaving out of character. What if those Pokemons are being framed? What? What makes you say that? Oh, sorry, I guess that's a pretty big claim. I can't say for sure. Still, a lot of things at the crime scene just don't add up. I don't think we can rule it out just yet. If that is what's happening, I sure hope we can do something to help those Pokemon. Okay. Let's say for a moment that the PPB and the police are framing innocent Pokemon. If that's the case, what are they trying to accomplish? They are just detaining Pokemon without doing thorough investigations? Or is there more to it than that? I couldn't say why, but maybe detaining Pokemon isn't the means to an end. Maybe it's the actual goal. You mean the PPB and the police are just out there trying to pump up their numbers? Do they really have that little respect for Pokemon? Well, Rachel, wait a second. We need to investigate a bit more before we draw any conclusions. Things aren't quite adding up just yet. You're right, sorry, I just got a little heated just now. It's okay, let's start asking people in the city about the recent detainments. Sounds good. Zoveel mensen vragen. The people who should know the most about the Pokemon detainments are the Pokemon Protection Bureau and the police. But Inspector Holiday didn't know much of anything. Maybe we should ask some other police officers? Good idea, let's do that. Maar eerst ga ik even wat drinken pakken, want mijn keel doet pijn en ik ben vergeten om een waterfles te vullen. Dus wie wil ik? Oké. Let's interview the police officers. Nou ja, er waren hier toch een paar. If danger rears that its head, you can trust the Ramp City Police to protect and serve.
Excuse me?
Sorry, I would like to ask a few questions if that's okay. Questions for me? I'm happy to answer anything I can. Is Pokemon Detainment one of your assignments? Yes, it sure is. And we're being extra vigilant for the remainder of Pokemon Friendship Week. Major Myers has been promoting it a lot lately. Sorry. Yes, he has. Pokemon Friendship Week was created in response to our incident 2 years ago. It represents our ideals of peaceful coexistence with Pokemon. As officers of the law, we work hard to protect that peace. Oh, I see. The police are lucky to have an officer like you. If anything happens, we will be there in no time, so you can put your mind at ease. Thanks to the state-of-the-art surveillance cameras we've begun using, not a single incident slips by unrecorded. Are the cameras really all that special? They are. Our cameras have captured the incriminating incident in every recent event. Really? Every last one? Are you sure that isn't just a coincidence? I'm sure those cameras are amazing, but that sounds too good to be true. We don't have a lot of surveillance cameras at our disposal, but the few we use are extremely efficient. Dat is niet zus, vind je? We have so many Pokemon Detainment assignments lately. It's pretty shocking how much they have spiked.
Excuse me.
Actually, that's exactly what I would like to ask you about. Fancy that? Dat zegt ze toch net? Yes, it is. Recently, it feels like the training Pokemon is all I do. Frankly, that's supposed to be the PPB's responsibility. But they are sure such a new organization, they don't have enough personnel, leaving police officers like me to pick up their slack. That sounds really tough. I'm sure your department already has enough on their plate. Well, I wouldn't say that. The official story is that the PPB was formed to assist the police, keep us from spreading ourselves too thin, that sort of things. But between you and me, Rhyme City's never given us more police work than we can handle. Okay. I think the PPB was established as a part of the mayor's vision for the city. But, and this goes without saying, working with people and Pokemon are two different ball games. Yeah, people have individual quirks, but at least we're all one species. Pokemon, on the other hand, exactly. There's an infinite number of variable we need to be able to respond to in any given moment. Sometimes it all feels way above my pay grade, but with the direction of the mayor and the PPP are taking things, there's not much I can do.
Let's think.
Okay. Interesting. Let's think about where it's strange. PPP. There are only few circumstances. Deze. Zou ik zeggen. Yeah. A lot of Pokemon have been detained in different places. Yet somehow a few of the sweetest surveillance cameras in the city managed to film each one of them. Seems too good to be true. Not to mention the surveillance cameras caught the exact moment each crime was committed. Right, seems a bit too convenient. Maybe the PPP staged the crimes and filmed them? That's definitely a possibility. Ik denk nog steeds dat die dit al gebruiken, maar oké. All this time I've just assumed there was another Pikachu. But now I'm having second thoughts. What do you mean? So many Pokemon have caused incident and been detained in such a short time. And it seems that the incriminating detail for every one of their incidents has been captured on camera. Rather than finding a double of each of the other Pokemons, it would be easier for them to use just one Pokemon capable of passing as any one of the others. If they had a Pokemon like that could do that, yeah, if they had a Pokemon like that, it could explain how so many of these incidents occurred in such a short time. So what we should be looking for is a Pokemon that can look like other Pokemon. Ditto! Told you. Let's go ask around for more. Even if the Pokemon Protection Bureau staged the incident, the actual crimes had to have been committed by the Pokemon. All the partners of the detained Pokemon said the same thing. They are convinced that their Pokemon would never commit a crime they've been accused of. I can really only think of one possible explanation. The different Pokemon that than the ones that were detained committed all of the crimes. We've gotta find a Pokemon that can make itself look like other Pokemon. Let's go ask some folks in the city. Oh, mijn keel begint echt op te raken, jongens. Oké. Kijken wie hier kunnen gaan vragen. Oh, kut. Alright. Alright, I have a side quest. Wie moeten we spreken? Oh, here.
Excuse me.
Can you think of any Pokemon able to make itself look like a different one? I don't understand the question. We think a different Pokemon may have passed itself as off as for Morpeko. Oh, if that's true, that means Morpeko is innocent. But well, I can't think of any Pokemon like that. Could you keep asking around? Maybe someone else will know. Okay.
Excuse me.
I know some Pokemon that look like flowers or trees or what have you. Is that what you mean? No, I mean a Pokemon responsible for this may have passed itself for intelligence. Oh dear. I have heard that somewhere in the city is a Pokemon that knows the move transform. But I don't know any more details than that. Just that detail was very helpful. Thank you. But whatever this Pokemon is, it's somewhere in the city. Let's try to find it then. Yes. Moeten we waarschijnlijk die andere persoon ook nog even vragen hier. Yeah, you.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I once met an old lady who had a ditto for her partner. I'm pretty sure she even lived here on 2nd Avenue, if memory serves. Really, thanks so much. Let's keep asking around. Nog meer mensen. Did you hear someone calling for something? Ditto, where can you be? I bet that's Ditto's partner. I think the voice is coming from back here. Let's go check. Oh. Zijn dat jullie?
Excuse me.
I saw Rebecca and the Dana, but no Pikachu. Do you think it's possible that corporate was actually Rebecca or the Dana? No, I unfortunately don't think so. Chief Builder said he had proof that Pikachu did it. But I believe it must have been a different Pikachu. No, I have heard rumors. Pokemon apparently stole someone's valuables, for example. Sounds like we all need to be careful. I would better keep a firm grip on my belongings. Ben jij het?
Excuse me.
Do you mind if I ask some questions? Sure, go ahead. I've been so lonely, it's nice to have a distraction. What's wrong? Well, you see, my dear Detto went missing a while ago. So, that was your voice we heard just now? Yes, I've been looking for it everywhere, but I just can't find it. I'm worried sick. I hope it shows up again. Thanks for trying to cheer me up. I really do miss my Ditto. Ditto loves to play by using transform. It turns into all sort of things. But my little one isn't actually very good at using transform. It can only intimidate what it sees with its own eyes. Sometimes it gets its shape a bit wrong, but that's just makes it even cuter. Okay. That poor woman. She said Ditto's been missing for a little while now. I know it fits the profile of what we've been searching for, but could it really have gotten tangled up in all of these incidents? It is possible, yeah. Is there any way to be sure? Yes, I can ask Pikachu. Ask Pikachu? Oh yeah, it's about time for my visit with him. So I will discuss, talk with, you know. Let's go. Just go see how he's doing. Are you sure I can join in on this visit even though I'm not his partner? Yeah, it should be fine. Come on, let's go. We're going to Pikachu! Yeah! Let's go! En dan gaat Pikachu waarschijnlijk die foto laten zien, right? Oh. Volgens mij moet ik nog een stukje verder. Ja. Doe, doe. Da, da, da. Oh ja. Let's go see Pikachu. Yes, I want to see my partner. Thank you.
Yes.
I feel a little nervous in here. Oh yeah, it's your first time here. Oh wait. What is it, Tim? Nothing. Could you actually wait a second for me, Rachel? Yikes, what do I do? I've been keeping the fact that Pikachu and I can speak to each other a secret. What's Rachel going to think when she sees me talking to him? If we're going to keep investigating together, I should just tell her the truth. Are you okay, Tim? You look like you're thinking awfully hard.
Rachel, there's something I want to tell you.
What is it? It sounds pretty serious.
I don't expect you to believe me, but the truth is, I can understand everything Pikachu says.
I know it must be shocking to hear someone say a thing like that. If you don't believe me, I understand. Amazing. Huh? That's incredible, Tim. I'm so jealous that you can communicate with Pokemon. So when you said you would be so encased in Pikachu, you really meant it literally? How were you able to talk with him? Do you know how that happens? Honestly, I'm not sure myself. He's the only Pokemon I can understand too. Pikachu interprets for me when I'm speaking to other Pokemon. Whoa, Pikachu is pretty clever. It must be your strong bond of trust with Pikachu that lets you understand him. But we were able to talk as soon as we met. Then maybe you just instinctively understood each other's feelings from the start? Yeah, maybe. But hey, you're pretty amazing yourself, you know? You've studied so much about Pokemon and it's clear how much you care about them. Thanks, Tim. I appreciate you saying that. I'm always felt this way. That I wanted to understand Pokemon better and have them understand me as well. Always, huh? Yeah, a Pokemon rescued me when I was a little kid, you know.
Once, when I got lost in the forest in Bamboo Burrow, an Ursa ring helped me out.
An Ursa ring?
That's right. I was cold, lonely, and crying, but it stayed by my side and kept me safe.
Aww.
I know that Ursa ring helped me because it could understand what I was feeling. And that's why I wholeheartedly believe that Pokemon and humans can understand each other's feelings. My mother. I learned that from her.
Understanding each other's feelings. That's really nice.
I remember that day so clearly. That Ursa ring and I really connected back then, heart to heart. And when I told Mama and Papa about it, they said that humans and Pokemon are always meant to be that close. But Papa's changed. All his Pokemon management stuff is so unlike him. And when they have done nothing wrong. I understand how you feel, Rachel. Thanks, Tim. Anu?
Yes.
Do you think Pikachu will get here soon? Maybe not be able to understand him, but it will be a relief just to see him safe and sound. Yeah, that's how I felt when I visited him yesterday. Pika! Here's Pikachu.
Hey.
I wonder if Tim's made any progress in the investigation. Hey Tim, thanks for coming to see me. I'm glad to see you're okay, Pikachu. Oh, and Rachel's here too. Hey Tim, are you sure this is okay letting her see us talk like this? About that, I actually just told Rachel in our secret a minute ago. She knows that you and I can talk to each other. Whoa, that's pretty bold of you. Did she even believe you? Yeah, she even said she was honest. Haha, well, that's a relief. Rachel's a bit of an odd one, isn't she? Either way, there's still an officer in the room, so we should keep it down. Yeah, I know. So anyway, let's get straight to the point. I've got something to report to you, Tim. I managed to get help from the other Pokemon in the entertainment room. Now I can see into all sorts of different places inside the police station. Well, that's fantastic. Good thing you figured out how to get along with them. We are not exactly best friends or anything like that, but I guess that's okay. There's something else I wanted to talk to you about too. Come on, let's pull our information.
Hey.
I found this photo of the incident occurring at the fountain. Let's check it out. It's Pikachu. And I don't gonna tell you it's not me. That's another Pikachu, the real culprit. But that's your head in the picture. Yeah, somebody must have gotten it specifically to frame me. But it's awfully that it isn't me, right? Right, you've got stripes on your back, but the Pikachu on this photo doesn't have any. Exactly, and I'm curious about the thing on its back. It's the same device that I got on my back right now too. I asked around the city yesterday about those devices. Based on the testimony I gathered, I'm pretty sure they are meant to keep Pokemon pacified. To keep them from going berserk, you mean?
Hey.
Were you able to track down the real culprit, the other Pikachu? No, we found some tracks, but they're killed off and I don't know where it went. Too bad. Sorry I haven't been able to prove you're innocent yet. Hey, no need to apologize. I know you're trying your best. If I couldn't find it, if you couldn't find it, you couldn't find it. What's important is that you do what you do next. Yeah, and as for the double of yours, I think there's a high chance that this different Pokemon was impersonating you. You think so? There aren't. Now there's an intriguing theory. By the way, Pikachu, what kind of Pokemon are helping you in there? There's a lot of them, but the most helpful one is Luxray. He's a bit rough around the edges, but he can see through objects and use powerful electric type moves. That vision thing sounds pretty handy, but if he knows strong electric type moves... Let me stop you right there. I don't think Luxray is the culprit at all. If he were, the PPV wouldn't have had any cause to arrest me in the first place. Good point. Oh, that reminds me. Luxray asked me to pass on a message to you. What is it? He wants to know if his friend Matiana is doing out there. The two of them got in a fight and Luxray is worried about what happened in the aftermath. He says Matiana usually hangs around second of you. Got it. I will keep an eye out for Matiana and let you know how he's doing. Thanks, Tim.
Hey.
So, any guesses about what Pokemon was pretending to be me? I have an idea, but I need to consider all the possibilities. Let's see.
Let's think.
Let's think it over. It's a Ditto. Ditto, huh? Yeah, Ditto could have made itself look like me. Ditto's partner said that Ditto can only couple things it can see. That probably explains why there are no stripes on the Pikachu's backs in the photo. But I've looked in every detainment cell and I don't see a Ditto in any one of them. That's strange. If it was detained, it should be in the detainment cell. Guess I better search in other rooms of the station. Okay. If the PPB and the police have been using Ditto, then there's definitely up to no good. So that's it. What's it, Tim? I saw Brad out and about several times while I was investigating. He seemed to be examining the scene of the crime, a crime that already had a culprit. That's kind of suspicious. I really don't want to suspect Brad, but I can't help but wonder what he's up to. Yeah, Brad may be a little bit of a jerk, but still we've known him for 2 years now. I don't like having to think of him as a suspect. But you need to look into what he's been up to, Tim. But, Tim, you're a detective, aren't you? You're not trying to bring Brad down, you're only trying to uncover the truth. Yeah, you're right. And look into the cube-shaped devices too. I understand their function to pacify Pokemon, but that alone doesn't explain everything. You're right, the Pikachu in the photo damaged that Slowpoke statue. That device may have some other functions as well. I wonder what Brad was doing at the scene of the crime. Suppose he could ask him, but if he was up to something shady, he might just give you a run around. In that case, maybe you should ask the other police officers. Agreed. You might want to ask people in the city what they think of him, too. So about those cube-shaped devices work. I keep losing my memory in the police station, so I really don't know much about them. Try asking people in the city about them. Sure, there are people who have seen those devices attached to Pokemon. Try hearing what they've got to say. Oké. Ik vind het een heel mooi punt om te stoppen. De aflevering is daardoor wel iets korter. Het spijt me, maar mijn keel die heeft er geen zin meer in. Dus ik ga lekker chillen. Ik hoop dat jullie deze video toch leuk vonden. Laat zeker een like achter. Abonneren op mijn kanaal voor meer van de video's. En dan hoop ik jullie volgende keer te zien bij een nieuwe video. Bye!